Hi everyone, Michele Courage here from michellecourage.com. I received the new Kyle Gray Gateway of Light Activation Oracle card set. And I thought I would do a card reading for you guys using the deck. It's really cool. I ordered it as soon as I heard that it was available. It's just been released. I love Kyle Gray's work. I really enjoy his other decks. So yeah, shall we get into it? The first card that I pulled for me was Tot Light Codes. And that for me was really great. Light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. And it was spot on, rather spot on. So very cool with my first card out of the deck. Yeah, the deck's got a fabulous galactic energy. It feels really good. It feels quite deep. And yeah, so I'll read on the inside of the box. It says, I call forth from within the light of source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and mind. Thank you for activating the ancient wisdom of my soul. I welcome in the support of heaven, earth, stars, light beings, and beyond. And so it is. How cool is that? And this one's quite interesting too. As above, so below, so within, as without. Connections to heaven and earth through the stargate of your heart. And that's, I think, so true. We can't move anywhere without love. We can't move through any difficulty or anything without checking in around the love side of it. So I'm just going to pull a card for everyone. I might pull more than one. We'll just see how it goes. I've been off for a while. I haven't actually been on doing any videos or anything. We're busy packing our house up and it's been really busy. So let's see what we're supposed to get. I thought it was that one. Yeah. Sword of Light. Interesting. Divine protection. Cords cut, breakthrough energy. How amazing is that? Those of you who know me well know that I use Archangel Michael's sword a lot. It's like a sword of light. Yeah, it cuts all energetic cords. I think that's what we're being called to do at the moment, actually. A lot of it is we've been dragged into a whole bunch of stuff that slows us down, that lowers our vibration. And I think energetically to cut ourselves off from these lower vibrational energies which are sucking in, or they're sucking us in. I mean, I feel like I'm being pulled into all the narratives that are going on, and I think this yeah, and the card right underneath it is the Temple of Truth. How awesome is that? Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. Wow. Those of you who know me, I've been battling with a bit of a throat thing as well, which is quite interesting. Good old Taurus, the throat, eh? Wow, how beautiful is that card? It's like looking through, they almost look like those gates that you've seen in the Bali pictures, and sort of going through into a vision. And the water is always cleansing too for me. Throat chakra, authenticity and self-expression. And I think we're all being called to stand into our self-expression, into our truth at the moment. We're being swayed and pulled and dragged, and yeah, you know, I'm gonna look at the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck said Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Wow. And that I truly believe is, there's no wrong answer, wrong way to go about what we're being faced with at the moment. On either side, there is no wrong. You know, you do what's right for you. You stand in your temple of truth, You know, there is no wrong path. And you ask for divine protection and cut the cords, break through energy. You've got to, you don't have to. To move forward, I believe we need to break our connections into everybody else's opinions and then just follow our own truth. Follow your own truth. If you're convinced and you stand in your truth, I believe it should get easier. Life should get easier. I was speaking to a friend of mine this morning and I was saying, you know, our life should get easier. In the new energy, you hold the vibration and there is no fighting. There is no arguing and fighting and standing up for. That's old energy. Hopefully I'm going to be brave enough to post this because, yeah, it's going to probably ruffle a few feathers around there. I honestly believe that holding the truth is holding the vibration high enough. Anyway, that's my truth. It's for my truth, you know. Yeah, so Temple of Truth. Sword of Light. Breakthrough energy, divine protection, cords cut, and aligned with purpose, Akashic Stargate, crossroads, no wrong path. Be interesting to see what Kyle Gray says about the Sword of Light. I'll see if I can find it quickly. Okay. The Sword of Light is the main energetic tool of Archangel Michael, the Prince of Heaven. His name means he who is like God, and he is considered Source's right-hand man. He is the Archangel who is chosen to guide and protect all light workers. Anyone who's feeling called to make a difference on this planet can be guided and supported by him. And I know even when I was early on in my journey, I knew that I had an affinity to Archangel Michael. There was just something about that angelic energy for me that was sort of truth and pure and yeah, you know. So the Sword of Light has been pictured as both a spear of light and a lightning bolt. Either way, it is a powerful symbol of truth and spiritual power. Even though it is carried by Michael, it can be invoked by all of those working in the light to help them move beyond blockages and limitations and to sever cords of fear. Joan of Arc invoked it when she was going into battle. Yeah, I honestly, I hold that sword, that silver sword, so clearly, you know, as something that I need and use to sever energetic attachments and connections into me, to free my energy into my own sort of ball of clear energy. Yeah, any attachments, just cut them, use that sword. Visualize yourself engulfed in golden light. Say, Sword of Light, thank you for cutting the unnecessary cords that bind me to fear. I stand in truth and light, fulfilling the call of my soul. How beautiful is that? Yeah, and then there's a message about confirmation and energetic cords and stuff. So really enjoy that that message. It's really cool and very apt for me. And I think for us at this time, you know, Sword of Light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Yeah. And as luck would have it, next page is the Temple of Truth. The throat chakra is found between our collarbones and is the energetic center that governs everything to do with truth, communication, and self-expression. Whenever we have to speak up, raise our voice, or even get just our emotions out, it is activated. We'll often feel when this space is clogged up energetically or when it needs to open, because we'll feel a lump in our throat or even our heart. This card transports us to the Temple of Truth, the inner energetic gateway that supports our truest form of expression. The image shows that this is a bright, airy, open space with flowing water. This represents the emotions that run through us. Emotions are powerful messengers, and if we don't attend to what needs to come out or through us, they build up. Before we know it, we're overwhelmed by them. It's interesting that my throat has been shut down for, giving me scratchiness, because I haven't been talking much online. I haven't been, and I know it's one of the things that I'm called to do. And it is quite difficult sometimes because you don't really want to go and, open yourself up to ridicule, whichever way you are, thinking, talking. Because at the moment, everybody's got an opinion and there's so much division happening, it's so unnecessary. Does it matter where you stand? Does it matter how what you stand for, whatever, as long as you're not hurting someone. And yes, there's a lot of stuff that's laws and stuff that are being changed, but there's also a lot of stuff being challenged, and there's a lot of good coming out of it. So place your fingertips on either side of your collarbone and breathe towards your throat center. Visualize a doorway opening or a portal forming, allowing the energy within to flow freely. And I've just felt that. So one of the things that Kyle, I watched his video when he was explaining this card pack. One of the things that he was talking about is that each card here, his intention is an activation. So for me, I love that idea that each card, if you allow it, can be an activation. I've felt that one quite seriously. So, and the last one that we were talking about, that we looked, I just want to make sure that I don't run out of time and I can't post this. So, Akashic Records, Akashic Stargate. Okay, Stargate is a portal that can take us through space and time to a whole other universe. It's based on the concept of the Einstein-Rosen bridge and what is also known as a wormhole, where a speculative structure linking different points of space-time is created. In spirituality, a stargate is less about traveling on the physical level and more about making progress in the spiritual. Interesting. Yes, the Akashic Stargate transports us to a space where we are given the opportunity to make a decision to accelerate the realization of our life purpose. So tune into the direction that feels most joyful, light, and loving. Imagine yourself walking that road and see all that it brings to you. And that's the thing, there is no wrong path. Whatever you decide, wherever you choose, just know that it's the right. Trust it's the right path. There is no wrong path. Beautiful cards, 3 beautiful cards to open this card deck with you guys, and I'm really happy with those. The beautiful first one, second one, and the third one. I will leave you with that, and hopefully get back to chatting to you guys a little bit more. I will chat to you soon.